How best? Red Ulrich here. Excuse me being in my scruffy clothes. I always think a t-shirt's basically underwear. I like to wear a shirt and with a collar, but I've been working all day. I've been working the last 4 days that I've been between shifts. But I thought I'd take a little break because have an early night and get up for work tomorrow. I've got a bottle of beer, a quality bottle of beer, Theakston's Old Peculiar. It was one of my favourites when I used to go to the beer festival. I used to love the beer festivals in the UK. I used to be a member of the Campaign for Real Ale. And there were a couple that were local. I think it was the Heart of England Beer Festival and then the Wolverhampton Beer Festival. And you didn't have to pay to get in, but you'd go and you'd put a deposit on a little half-pint glass for £5, and then you'd buy so many tickets, and each ticket had a value, a 50p ticket or a £1 ticket. And the first time I went, I looked at the little half-pint glass. In fact, I've got one from recently. Bear with. Oh dear. Ah, is that it? No. Sorry, it's gone walkies. It's gone walkies. I looked at this little half-pint glass and I thought, well, that's no good. But when you're trying all these different beers, it soon overtakes you. There it is. That's the kind of thing. Little half-pint beer mug. That one on there. This is from the 2016 Beer Festival. Holden's Black Country Beer. And the Wolverhampton Beer Festival. The 41st Wolverhampton Beer Festival. Beer and Cider Festival. So, I've got time for a little quick smoke. Not that I have a lot of time for that. This little pipe I've had for years and years and years. It's almost as old as the church wardens that I was restoring the other day, but you can see it's virtually new, even though I've probably had it near enough 30 years. And it's because it's got a tiny little bowl and I find it quite difficult to keep it alight. But it was the only pipe I've got where it's got plateau on it, the actual outside of the root. Excuse me. So I'm going to have a go at smoking this. As I say, it's only a little pipe. And in it I'm going to put a bit of this Golden Harvest menthol pipe tobacco. All American, proudly manufactured and packaged in the USA. Make American pipe tobacco great again. Wow. It doesn't say that, I was just saying that. well, all the American tobacco that I've tried has been pretty good. Perhaps with the exception of the Prince Albert, which I found to be pretty weak in flavour it was cherry and vanilla. Excuse the noise. Perhaps this one's better. I got a telling off the other day from somebody made a comment on a video I made quite a while ago about the Savinelli Millet pipe. It was my unboxing of the Millet pipe, and somebody said along the lines of, well, here's, so many minutes wasted for me unboxing because you kind of build up to it. And some people don't want that, they want to see the pipe. You can fast forward, guys, you haven't got to listen to everything. But I didn't want to argue with him because I thought he had a point, to be honest with you, because there's so many times when I've watched videos on certain pipes because I'm interested in that pipe, and you have to wait while somebody talks about what they've been getting up to and where they got it from and what other things they've been doing, and you just want to get to the pipe a bit. But that's the difference between videos about the pipes, reviews on tobacco, and general pipe chats. And I guess I'd mixed it a bit. I'd made it a bit of a pipe chat and a bit of a box opening, and this person felt that I'd wasted their time a bit. But what the hell, I don't charge you for watching the videos. I'm under no obligation to make it entertaining. If I was under the obligation to make this entertaining, you'd all be wanting a refund, wouldn't you? Wow. Now, I've had some of this before. As you can tell, the top's ripped. It's not the first time I've tried it. But I haven't touched it for perhaps 3 or 4 months. So it's almost like I'm coming to this afresh again. Now the tobacco, the menthol taste aside, the tobacco reminds me of those little cheroots, cafe creme cheroots. Those little cigars that you get in tins. So it's that type of tobacco in the tobacco flavour, but with a menthol. Such a dainty little pipe, this. It's perhaps it's a bit too small for me personally, but maybe it's okay for a quick smoke, but it have to be a very quick smoke because it's probably less than a quarter of what I'd normally smoke in that tiny bowl. Then again, I don't think that I'd want to be smoking this for too long anyway, this tobacco. So maybe this is the right pipe for this tobacco, because it's not the kind of tobacco that I want to sit there puffing away on for 20 minutes, which is probably about my average for a pipe. That menthol, it's numbing the end of my nose, a bit like if you ever use like a menthol rub, like in the UK we have something called Vic, which you rub on if you've got a cold on your chest, and if you get some on your finger and you rub your eye or you rub your nose, it numbs it. I'm just smoking this, the end of my underneath my nose there, it's just got a bit numb. I wondered how menthol tobacco would go with beer. But then back when I used to smoke cigarettes, I often smoked menthol cigarettes. And back in the days when you could smoke in a pub, I'd have a pint and a cigarette. So it's not that unusual for me. Might even be slightly improving the flavour of the beer. Funny. Just looking at the seal on that bottle. Very odd picture. 1741. Seal of the official of the peculiar of Masham. Cold filtered and unpasteurised. I used to like the beers which were bottle conditioned, that actually improved in the bottle. Anyway, thanks for dropping in, and I'll try and make some more videos, but as I say, it's finding the time. Have a good Christmas, everybody. Ta-ra.